So today I'm going to be talking about 3 mistakes you should avoid when you're learning Forex. 3 things you should avoid as a beginner when you're learning Forex. So you're welcome to this channel. I am AmphiFX, a mentor and a coach. So today in this video I'm going to be teaching you the 3 mistakes you should avoid as a beginner learning Forex trading. So if you stick with me to the end of this video, you're going to know those 3 mistakes, and you are going to learn how you can avoid them and take advantage of them and help you better your trade as a beginner trader. So let's dive in. The first mistake people make when as a beginner trader is they tend to copy someone else's strategy and expect the strategy to work for them. I call this copying someone else's truth. One thing with Forex is that you have to find your own truth, find what works for you, what's the best thing for you, and how do you know what's going to work for you. That's by practicing. In Forex, I'm not saying you shouldn't copy someone else's strategy. It's okay to copy their strategy, but you will realize that this strategy is not working for you. Then you begin to be tweaking. You tweak it, you do this, you do that, you change the strategy entirely. It's okay to do that. In fact, if you do that, that's how you end up finding your own truth, what works for you. So the first mistake you should avoid is find your own strategy, find your own truth. What is it that works for you? What's that one thing that works for you? What works for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B. So find what works for you. I'm not saying you shouldn't copy your Forex guru. It's okay to copy them, but I just want you to look for something that is meant for you, that is meant to work for you. So number 1 mistake you should avoid is do not copy someone else's strategy. Look for your own strategy, or work out your own strategy. Look for your own edge, something that works for you perfectly. So the second mistake people make and you should avoid is wrong expectation. I mean, almost everyone, when starting out as a beginner trader, we have this wrong expectation. We think we can jump into Forex trading and make millions in a day, a week or month. No, that's totally wrong. If you're coming into Forex trading as a beginner trader, the thing you should do is you should have that learning mindset. Have the mindset of learning, and eventually when you learn, on your way, during this process, you get to that stage where you know that you are confident of yourself, that you can actually call yourself a trader. You can trade very proficiently. So why most people fail in Forex and they call it scam is because they don't want to do the work. They don't like doing the work. They don't like the truth. They have this wrong expectation that you can just put. So there are 3 stages in Forex. There are 3 phases in Forex learning process. You can't skip one phase and jump to another. It's impossible. You just have to go through all these phases. The first phase, that's what I call the learning phase. You just have to learn the basics. You have to learn how to trade everything. The second phase is the practice phase. You can't skip the practice phase and jump into the profitable phase. Then the third phase is the scaling phase, where you begin to scale, you begin to realize you are becoming profitable, you begin to scale up, and that's just it. All these phases, you have to pass through them. You just can't jump from one to another. So now the third mistake people make when learning Forex, the third mistake is over leverage. People tend to over leverage their accounts, especially learners. It's okay to leverage your accounts, especially if you have little capital. Leverage gives you the ability to be able to trade even with a small capital. It's okay. But when you over leverage it, in fact, leverage is okay, but do not over leverage it, especially if you are using your real money and don't know how to trade. The best thing to do is to learn to trade a demo account. Learn how to trade a demo account. Learn to be profitable in demo account. Then begin to start with a little capital. When you start with a little capital, that's when you're going live. Begin to start with a little capital. When you begin to start with a little capital, begin to scale this account up. See how you're improving, and see how everything is working out for you. That's when you can jump in full margin on your live account with over leverage, with leveraging your account. So guys, that's that. These are the 3 mistakes to avoid when starting out as a beginner forex trader. I hope you learned something from this. Please, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.